Welcome to the woods. The sun is shining, and after a week of rain, it's very pleasant out here. And I've just been doing some calculations, and in the last 2 months, my outgoings, living the way I do, have been zero, apart from buying some food. So no rent to pay, no mortgage to pay, no gas to purchase this time of year. I haven't had to turn the generator on because the sun's providing enough solar through the panels to keep the batteries fully charged. In fact, they're fully charged by about 10 o'clock in the morning most days. And even through the last week, which has been cloudy and a lot of rain, there's still enough ambient light to keep those batteries fully charged. So as much as there was certainly some initial outlay to get to this point, including buying the land and the materials to build the cabin, the solar system, a generator, it has put me in a position where I have a lot more options. And I would like to say that I'm going to reduce the amount of time I work, reduce the amount of time I have to interact with the system. But I'm afraid that at the moment, it's a matter of making hay whilst the sun shines. Because I'm sure most of you will agree that the powers that be haven't quite finished with their agenda yet. And it looks like Boris is going to open up the UK in July 19th, I think. 21st, something like that. I don't pay that much attention. But of course there's caveats on that. And if you look further into it, it looks as if the vaccine passport is definitely on the way. But they haven't pushed that hard enough yet. They've allowed things to open without that. Which leads me to speculate that come the winter, they're going to close it all down again. And they'll probably blame it on those that haven't been vaccinated. Or some of those that haven't been vaccinated. You see, the largest group of over 50s that haven't been vaccinated tend to be in the BAME community. And I doubt they're going to receive a lot of blame. However, there's also a large group on the right that haven't been vaccinated. And they're going to come in for a lot of blame. And I think you're going to find that any group that has publicised an anti-lockdown, anti-COVID narrative is going to be dealt with. And they may very well use this as an excuse to shut down some organisations. And they'll lock it down when the flu kicks in. And then they will tell us that it's imperative that we're all vaccinated. And I'm unsure what's going to happen then. I don't know if they're going to make it mandatory, or if they're going to simply make it impossible to exist within society without it. So you will have to show your vaccine passport to do everything. To get into a shop and to go to a pub and to do the things you used to normally do. But there's still going to be people that won't take the vaccine. And maybe that's the start. Maybe that's the start of a split system. I kind of hope so. I kind of hope it is. I don't really see a problem with it. I've been off system as well as off grid for a number of years, and there's always a way round. There's always something you can do. And yes, they'll make it difficult, but people can get round just about anything. Where there's a will, there's a way. And when there's a demand, there'll be a supply. But it does look like they're going to push forward with Agenda 21 and Agenda 30. And I don't really think there's much we can do about that. We can't halt it. We can't stop it. But what we can do is look for ways round it. And I would suggest we all start thinking about how we could get round a system that's imposed upon us that limits the things we can do. Start getting those ideas going now. Start putting in place structures, friendships, groups. Some people will be vaccinated. Some people won't. But there's always a way round it. And there's plenty of good things happening. There was recently a big camping and hiking weekend. Lots of people getting together, community building. It's good to see. There's groups of people purchasing land, community building, doing things together. It's not always possible to do stuff on your own. So start networking. Start building up contacts. There's things that you can bring to the table that people would be interested in. There's things you can do that people will need. And together, I dare say we've got all bases covered. So I look forward to the winter. I look forward to seeing them roll this out. And I look forward to getting together with a lot more people and finding ways round what they're going to implement, however far they go. And they'll push further and further as time goes on. And we'll find a way round it every single time. And our numbers will be much smaller than the people that just go along with it. But I've got to say that it's quality over quantity. And it looks like we'll be the ones left standing. Anyway, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of the day. Have a walk in the sunshine. Catch you all later.